What I find incredible was the use of language. He lost 691 million and described it as a chastening experience. If I lost that amount of money, I'd make the noise of a badger with its nuts caught in a bike.
The government, they're actually allowing gambling adverts now for the first time. The only gambling adverts they're not allowing are apparently those gambling adverts that suggest that gambling might be a way out of debt. But those are the actual adverts I would quite like to see. You know, worried about bankruptcy? Well, why not consolidate all your loans into one easy bet on the 3:30 at Chelsea?
I'd like, you know, the whole thing with... Because of the credit crunch and also property prices dropping, in a couple of months' time, Grand Designs is going to get really interesting. Yeah, I'm doing the house up. I've got a budget of £4. Well, I might paint the door.
The Royal Bank of Scotland were apparently investing in what's known as toxic futures. There's a hint for you if you're buying toxic futures.
The thing is, though, this sort of money, that amount of money, is just some numbers on a computer, sort of disappearing or reappearing or noughts, you know. It must be very tempting at the point when you realise that. Someone will sneak up to you and goes, just type it back in. There's no actual stuff. I mean, nothing's caught fire or exploded or sunk or anything. It's just a load of wanker bankers having made stupid bets with each other when they're drunk.
Do you reckon?
I mean, no bad thing has happened. It's not like all the pigs in South America suddenly died of blight. You know, it is just people were juggling with numbers that didn't exist and it got out of hand because they're arseholes. We know they're arseholes for ages.
Can somebody tell me why you're not on Newsnight, David? It would improve this country so much if you just came in on every story. Well, this is pish. But the thing is, right, Gordon Brown, he's wrecked the economy, and now they're also saying they might have a stamp duty holiday, so that's essentially killed the housing market. I've got a new theory, which is Gordon Brown is trying to buy a house. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it?
Well, he's going to be looking for a house relatively quickly.
What's amazing, they keep telling us as well, they're on about staycations all the time. You see this, we're going to take holidays.
Yes, holidays at home very
often. The credit card.
Who's going to have a holiday in Britain when you can fly to Rome on Ryanair or something for like £20? Would you rather be on holiday in Britain or 90 miles away from Rome? A lot of the airports now are so far from their destination. My holiday to Malaga, I took off in Heathrow and landed in Gatwick.
Thompson are actually offering holidays now, aren't they? For £2 a night.
I read the article about how it was £2 a night, and then it said, but there's a catch, in a really sort of judgmental way, but there's a catch, these arseholes. Of course there's a catch. £2 a night. Are people aware of the state of the currency? You don't get £2 a night for a proper holiday since 1840. Of course there's a catch. It's going to be difficult. If there's not a catch, the people running the company are about to be sectioned.
It'd be difficult to complain as well if it was £2 a night, wouldn't it? You know, you go, oh, my hotel's not been completed. There's no running water. Yes, sir. That's why it's £2 a night.
Oh, I have to pay for breakfast, do I? Oh, right. Suddenly this £2 a night holiday seems rather mean.
And so, you know what's weird is growing up in Australia, we often had times where we didn't go on holidays. We just stayed at home and went to the beach.
That's because your country is nice.
You're in Australia, for God's sake. But actually, getting there is quite dangerous, isn't it? What with that Qantas plane, did you see that? There was a hole in the side of it, wasn't it? Because they thought an oxygen bottle had exploded. What had happened was apparently all the oxygen masks had come down, bar a couple, right? That would annoy you, wouldn't it? If everybody else's oxygen mask has come down and yours hasn't, you'd be hoping you were sat next to a kid, wouldn't you? You know? Oh, yes, I'll just help you put yours on after I've affixed mine first.
Do you think if yours doesn't come down, like, is the hostess or whatever sitting there and you're just going ding, ding,
yeah,
ding, 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 ding. At the end of that round, the points go to... At the end of that round, the points go to Frankie, Hugh and Adam. Now we come to our final quickfire round called Scenes We'd Like to See. This is for everyone, so if you can all make your way over to the performance area. I caught ideas for scenarios we'd love to see, and the performers come in with their suggestions. OK, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear at the Olympics.
The athletes will now go forward to receive their medals and complimentary prawn crackers.
And there is the Chinese coxless 4. It's a harsh punishment, but that's what happens if you lose a heat.
And look, there's Paula Radcliffe in a clown outfit holding a sparkler.
We can't find the national anthem to Togo. We're going to have to use the Benny Hill theme tune.
And that is a personal best. The first time I've managed to crack one off to the weightlifting.
Oh, my God, things are really exciting here at the sailing.
And there goes the bell. Someone has stolen the bell.
Now, over to the Paralympics with Glenn Hoddle.
She's past 1, she's past 2. Paula Radcliffe is very ill indeed.
He medalled in Sydney, he medalled in Athens, and he's going to medal here unless someone catches him.
And coming up, your chance to watch teenagers in leotards without feeling bad.
To show you just how polluted this city is, the javelin has got stuck in the sky.
The leading British swimmer has had to pull out of the 400 metres freestyle because he couldn't find £1 for the locker.
Well, we should have done better in the shooting, and this young team from South Manchester know it.
And anyone who thinks that this opening ceremony is amazing has never been to Blackpool on ecstasy.
OK, the next topic is lines you wouldn't hear in a war film.
We've managed to crack the Germans' code. Turns out they were sending messages in German.
Why are we speaking English?
I'm afraid we can't afford goggles. So what we're going to have to do, we're all going to have to go like this.
Terribly sorry, Sergeant. It's just that when you said let's all band together and take Jerry from behind...
OK, chaps, here's the strategy for escaping from the prisoner of war camp. We sit it out till the end of the war.
I can't feel my legs. That's because your arms have been blown off.
I'm saving Private Ryan. Money on his car insurance.
Is anyone else embarrassed that we've all turned up in the same outfit?
There's only one way to settle this war, through the medium of dance.
Don't worry, Tommy. I'll make sure she gets it. It's chlamydia, isn't it?
You've each been selected for this mission because you're unknown to the enemy and you each have a special skill. Professor Hawking, John Leslie, Phil Neville, the Wu-Tang Clan, Usher, the Sugar Puffs Monster, and Daniel Day-Lewis. Welcome to Operation Mindfuck.
At the end of that round, the points go to Frankie, Hugh and Adam. That's the end of the show. This week's winners are Andy Parsons, David Mitchell and Russell Howard. Commiserations to Frankie Boyle, Hugh Dennis and Adam Hills. Thank you for watching. I'm Dara Breen. Good night.